baking powder. If you want, so today we are doing the Kenyan mandazi flat. Is it flat bread buns? The Kenyan way. And what we have here is salt, sugar, baking powder, yeast, vegetable oil, and flour. Those are our ingredients. So we've done it here. Half a tablespoon of salt, 6 spoons of sugar, half a tablespoon of yeast, and oil. This is warm water. We are letting it settle a little bit for the yeast to be activated, and then we'll go in with the other ingredients, basically the flour. Using Swan cooking flour. It's breakfast time in Africa, in an African village. So what we have here is 2 kg of all-purpose baking flour, and we are mixing it with our wet ingredients, and the goal here is to have a very light consistency of dough. One valuable hack to note here is you just need to add the water gradually, because you might run the risk of flooding your dough. So you'll rather just add a little at a time gradually until you achieve the consistency you're looking for. The softer the dough, the more likely it is to puff up. The water is still warm, not hot, not cold. Add gradually until you get your desired consistency. You can knead by hand or use a cooking stick until the last stages, but we just went in by hand. Of course, the hands need to be clean. For the soft mandazi, the dough will be this light, so we're not adding any more flour to this, but we're going to use a bit of oil, additional oil, just to get this out. Or well put together. This is now ready to be set aside, and we'll let it rise for about 2 hours. And what we'll do is we'll just leave it in the sun to enhance the rising process. This is now 2 hours later. It's been 2 hours since we made our dough, and guess what? The dough is right there. It's basking in the sun because the heat acts like an oven and it makes the rising even better. So let's light our fire first, get it going. We have all that we need right here. This is going to be our pan. It's the traditional karai. It's aluminium. And this is all that we need. Let's get the fire burning. Just like that. So we put in some vegetable oil to heat. And in the meantime, we'll get our dough and see how it's turned out, whether it rose or not. Truth meter. Already put out the laundry to dry. It was washed yesterday. The sun is sunning. So the good thing when the sun is out, you get to save a lot on drying the clothes because it's just once. In a few hours, you're done. There's a beautiful little house that where the magic happens. And right there is our door. Good enough. This is 1 kg, 2 kg of flour. Not so bad. Regulating this kind of fire takes skill, otherwise you'll lose your beautiness. This is the outside. And we're done. While the fire is still firing and the smoke is smoking. This is the much we got from our 2 kg. Not bad because you are not limiting the size. This is for home consumption, not for sale. The temperature here is quite hot, that's why we had to keep switching off the camera because it was getting too hot. But all in all, we are done. About to enjoy our breakfast. This is mandazi, a Kenyan recipe. I don't know how you call it in your country, but I think it's called bread buns elsewhere. No eggs, no milk, just water, a little bit of yeast, but you can do away with the yeast if you want, and also some sugar and salt. Actually, you can just do it with water, warm water, baking powder. Those are the major ingredients: warm water and baking powder. If you want, you can do without salt or sugar, or you just do one of the two, and it still turns out okay. Very tasty. gonna have this with tea. Well cooked all the way in. Beautiful. That is it from our village today. Thank you for watching this far and see you in the next one. Bye bye.